Aloha guys, this is JRTV sharing some good news all the way from Lanikai, Hawaii. Some nice homes along the hillside here, all looking at the view, and I'd like to show you down here the ocean. So I'm going to discuss some current events, also some personal breakthroughs. Number one, excitedly to say that I've always used the term the dream mate, and after analysis, the linguistic analysis, I've seen that it's like dream and mate. It's not as precise as I wanted it to be. Like precise in, people might perceive it to be, well, just somebody you find to be an ideal mate or dream. So I've clarified it by creating a new term. It's called the guaranteed partner. And so I'll be developing a website on that, and I've actually had encouragement from some viewers. Oh, it seems to be quite a group of people here enjoying the nice ocean. You can see it's very windy here, so the way the wind sweeps the sand across, very nice. But yeah, check out how nice the atmosphere is. Funny thing is, it's like only white people, but that's just a coincidence. I don't know why that is. Usually we've got a lot more Japanese tourists and that, but this is actually a more predominantly white Caucasian neighborhood. But whatever. Bottom line is, people are people, and as long as we identify beyond that, we identify with being humans cohabiting the earth, and we're global citizens, that type of thing, right? Global community, not by religions. There's a danger in that. There's two types of people in the world. There's people who want to know, like me. They want science. They want statistics. They want to understand things. They want to explain things so that we can and use precise language so that we can best communicate. And then there's just those who want to believe, and it's not such a bad thing. Maybe these people are comfortable being the worker bees that maintain the structure of society. These people are comfortable simply believing, having something to believe in, or that some deity is going to take care of things, and that gives them some reassurance. Whatever the case may be, let's try to find common interests, common ground with all types of people. See this nice structure being created here. They're doing the roof first, as you can see. Nice. Really, what a nice place over here. Isn't this a treat to see this? I'm glad for you joining me. So, not only that, the idea for the new dating website, the concept that it's gonna be a dating website, and where you have to create your own profile and then the profile of your quote-unquote guaranteed partner. And it's kind of a play on words, the acronym GP. So your GP, your guaranteed partner, it means that somebody's guaranteed. They want to be, they're certified, they're guaranteed. And you create a profile of yourself, right? But on this new dating site, or hopefully other dating websites will incorporate this concept. Not only do they do a matching kind of process, but you also create a parallel profile of that of your potential dream mate, or guaranteed partner, somebody who it's guaranteed that this is, when you call somebody a guaranteed partner, that means they're definitely committed to you and your dreams and values and that. But there's also something else. There's another I actually created another website. Well, it's in the process, of course. This one is called, it's called Roll Certified. It's actually going to be called Rolls Certified with the plural rolls. So what this entails is that you take a course, and that you agree with the concepts, and then I hope society will adopt this as a common description of themselves, like I'm Rolls Certified. I'm Rolls Certified. And what it means is that you understand that the disadvantage of labeling people your higher authority, like parents, uncles, and so on. Like I used to engage in various self-deprecating acts, disrespect towards society, people. When I labeled people a higher authority, it has nothing to do with whether these people are good or bad people. It has to do with whether or not you are your final authority in your life. And when you are, you act more responsibly. You're not like, oh, I hope my parents will take care of my my emotional and financial other needs. So that's my hope for this website, that it's gonna be like, people register like I'm Rolls Certified, and that means you respect certain and want to play specific roles. You don't want to play dominant and submissive roles. You want to play egalitarian, equal roles, including the guaranteed partner, previously known as the dream mate. You want precision in your life. You don't want gray areas. You want to work with people, not for them. You want to have fair trades, fair exchanges, all that good stuff. You want to be friends, not hierarchical relationship like father, son, etc. And when you are in fact needing of guardianship, then I use the term male or female guardian instead of MGFG, instead of parent or mom. Like, all those terms are a little vague, and they just imply authority, and they're a lot of people who say they're this and they love their child, they end up spoiling them because they don't raise them, they don't teach them. What they do instead is they what do? They just raise them to be a friend, and then the child ends up being spoiled and not wanting to create their own life and all that. It's not just, sometimes these quote-unquote loving parents, they just want the child to be a substitute for friends because they themselves have no friends, and consequently the child is always codependent on them because the parent is not that motivated to get them disciplined and get them independently thinking, independently operating. Just labeling somebody a child, for example, or your daughter, these all make people submissive. All this type of stuff, it makes people want to. This is kind of a fun little oasis in the middle of the fucking world, right? I mean, like, who else? Where else do you see this? This is like a little, like, I don't know. Maybe they're doing it in Waikiki. I don't know. But you get the idea. It's a good atmosphere. Glad to share it. So yeah, that's some good news report. Also concerning the whole politics Trump issue. Part of the issue is that people. You can see the floating things there. Those are nice. He may be obnoxious, he may be a bully. That's more of a reflection on his internal problems, and it's a question of whether he can create a better business, quote unquote, of the American society. Less. The irony is, it's all about smaller government, less reliance on the government. He recently made caustic statements about the what are they called? Fucking, no, I didn't swear. The soldiers, and the reality is, you know, some soldiers don't really see it as, are they really protecting the Constitution? That, and sometimes it ends up being about protecting big pharma, you know, protecting poppies and heroin poppies in Afghanistan, protecting big oil. So it's really a bigger question for society of what are we willing to let go as society. You know, look at this nice house here. It's nice. You know, what are we willing to, you know, can we simplify? Can we use trains and buses, for example, instead of, I mean, maybe one day vehicles will be electric and you can retrofit gas vehicles to be electric or hydrogen, whatever, but for now, it's, you know, I think it's more of a problem or difficulty in terms of, oh, look at these people, man. Look at that. They probably went out. You can actually go out and beach yourself out on the islands there. I wonder if there's anyone out there now. Yeah, you can actually see a couple people probably took their little boats out there. Glad for you to join in. You know, we got a great atmosphere, great water. People just enjoying. What COVID has done is it's kind of woken up people, at least a lot of people, who realize that there are, shall we say, you know, there are difficulties in the world. A lot of people in third world countries have always had it as hard, but now we're getting a glimpse of the challenges in the world. And oh, look at the little snorkelers there. That's fun. And you know, it's just a time for us to ask, you know, what you know, what are robots going to do in our life? Are they going to take over the #1 business, which is driving, you know, delivering people, products, you know, transportation, even planes and stuff. You know, what's going on? And yeah, I think that's about it. A little update, a little encouragement, little perspectives here. Good atmosphere. Thanks again for saying hi, guys. Aloha.